Do you know what it means to be creative? Creativity is defined as the use of imagination, especially in production of an artistic work. Artistic work means art, as in painting or drawing. Some people use their creativity in science as well. I use mine for art. A hobby I have is painting ceramics. Ceramics is pots and other articles made from clay hardened by heat, also called a kiln. How ceramics are made are by a mold, fired and cooled before you are able to paint. Over the past few years, I've painted roughly 20 pieces. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but a lot of these ceramics that I've painted take a lot of time. In order to be able to paint ceramics, you have to have paint, brushes, and a steady hand. Even if you don't have the steadiest of hands, you can usually make it work. Whenever you decide that you want to paint ceramics, you can make your own in clay. I don't usually make my own. I usually use a mold, and you pour the clay into it as a melted form, and you fire it, and then you're able to paint. This piece right here is the first piece I made. It's a giraffe that's also you can put a plant inside of it. I made this one about 6 years ago, and I entered it into the county fair, and it won second place, which was really nice. It was my first piece ever. I'm super obsessed with giraffes, so it was really nice for me. This piece took me the longest. This one took about 2 months to finish, from start to finish of painting. Super detailed, takes a lot of time, takes a really steady hand. Then after you're finished painting, you can do something called, you seal it, and you take it, the spray, it's in a spray can, and you spray it all down. You can do glossy or just matte. It seals all the paint in so it doesn't chip. If you don't know how to paint, but you want to learn how to paint ceramics, you can look in your local areas. My grandma owns a shop, so it's really nice. Like, that's how I learned how to do it, so I can do it here at home now. I just go into her shop and buy the pieces that I want and bring them home and do them. Painting for me is a form of relaxation. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for anybody else but myself. I have over 20 pieces that I've done. Some I have redone and redone again. Some I have that I haven't even started on yet, that I just have them. And sometimes time does get away from you. The basics of ceramics is so easy. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be great at art in order to be able to do something like this. It's really, really easy, and it's so much fun to learn. You can look in your local areas. You can look at your local colleges. You can look at your local high schools. Maybe you could volunteer in their art class and learn how to be able to do stuff like this and actually make it from the clay to firing, then painting. You can learn how to do all of it if you want to. But in conclusion, I hope you understand the basics of ceramics.